Hello, hello, hello there. Hi there, ho there. You right there. You know I'm talking to you. Thank you so much for coming in. I'd like to welcome all my YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. First time for Facebook. Yay! Let me see, where's my bell? Oh, I left it on the other side. But welcome, especially my replay audience. I appreciate you so much for taking the time out to come and watch the replay. Um, you're special and you mean a lot to me because replay means you went extra and above. So thank you so much. Hey Nikki, how you doing, my queen? We're just getting started. I don't usually wait for anybody. I just go ahead because when the replay people are coming in, they like, hey, am I important enough? Hi, Donzel. Thank you for coming in, my queen Ray. I can't give you your crown when I'm actually going live, but that's my number one king right there. Okay. Next to my husband, of course. Let's not get that twisted. Okay. How you guys doing this evening? I hope everything is going well. Did you have a nice Mother's Day, Nikki? Today we're going to be talking about making another quilt block. Um, we're going to be making quilt blocks for a while now to get people, in the habit of different techniques and different styles they can use. I'm going to change the title of yesterday's uh, uh, quilt block out of bling to new blingers because we talked all about Miss Eve's starter kit. So that's for new blingers. So we're going to change it around so people actually know what we're doing ahead of time. Okay. So we definitely will be doing. I hope Miss Angel B is over by now because I definitely don't want to be bumping into anybody. Yes. You know what, Queen? I'm glad Nikki says she had a very good Mother's Day. But for me, I say anytime it's over, it was good. You got through it, you survived it. It was good for me. I'm good. Let me get a little water here, you guys. Sip, sip. You got to drink plenty of water. Okay. And so since yesterday I did, and for those of you who may not seen it, I'm not sure the bling bling from yesterday. Uh, this is a quilt block made out of rhinestones. So I plan on sending it to Miss Eve and see if she can write the baby's booty across here and maybe Eve and Mr. McQuacken, like an autograph kind of thing there. Hello, Miss Vera. How you doing, my queen sister? Oh yes. I'm gonna show I got a gift today. I got what you call Happy Mail. I love Happy Mail. I got my Happy Mail today. So later on in the day, I'll show you guys my Happy Mail. But we're definitely going to do another quilt block today. We're going to use a different design. Now, eventually, I'll get all the blocks together that we have done so far. And we'll look at the different types of quilt blocks. What I plan on doing today is I have four different colors or different designs in each stack. If you see here, you can't see them all. Okay, maybe I better do it on this camera. Okay, so go to the big one for me. Okay, oh, you can see them both. Okay, so I have four different colors here: the black and white. I have a green, and there's two of each one here. Okay, then I have a black and white polka dot, and I have a yellow with some white in it. Okay, this is one. This is going to be one strip set, and this is the other one. It's made of oranges. Now this is a black and white. This is an orange with some kind of fan thing in it. Then a white and a white and design here. So we're going to have two strip sets. We're going to make four different blocks, and we're going to put them together to make one big block, which will be the 10 by 10 and a half we need for the quilt blocks that we're doing for the community Okay, we're supposed to be changing the name. It was just the Community Quilt Project. Now it's the Community Quilt and More Project because we have opened it up to. Oh, wait a minute here. Who is this? I want to make sure I got everybody in here. Yeah, I did. And let me see who I got over here in TikTok. Hello, 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 TikTok. How are you doing? And I'm not yet able to see my Facebook comments, but I just want to make sure I'm welcoming everybody in, though. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so everybody is going to be able to send in something, whether it's a quilt block, whether it's a cup. Oh, here's one sitting right here. Yesterday, I couldn't find a cup to show you my tumbler cups, whether it's rhinestone, whether it's applique or embroidery, or what else we can think of. Applique embroidery, regular quilt designs, rhinestone, oh, sublimation, and hello, my queen. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Well, welcome, welcome. You're from South Greenland. Oh my God, that's a long way away. You're gonna have to tell us about that. Yes, South Greenland. Thank you. Welcome in. Stay a while. Thank you for staying a while. I think you maybe Auntie Ellen may have sent you over here. You know, she did 5 quilt blocks for us when we're doing the community quilt and more. So, like I said, you can do any kind of thing. If you look into the description below, you'll see the address where people are sending their uh, quilt blocks and more. So, what we're doing is we'll be putting together. Hello, my queen. Happy Monday. Thank you for coming in, Unbiased. You've been living in Greenland for about 14 years. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. Probably better than the United States, huh? Oh, thank you for coming. However, you found me, I am glad you're here because what I am today would not be who I am if it wasn't for you being here. But mind you, then I have all my regular queens and kings in here. They always give me a nice little oop boof. So what we're doing today, where did the other one go? Did it fall? Lord, y'all know Miss Joy crazy as a Bessie bug. Remember we had 2 strip sets. This is one. I know I'm not crazy, y'all. I had it cut out and all ready. But you know they say anytime anything goes wrong, it's definitely gonna go wrong when you're live, okay? Who is that there? Hello, hello. Nice to meet you. Come on in. Welcome. Who is that? Creative Talk. Creating with Talk. Tuck. Nice to meet you. Thank you so very much for coming in. I appreciate you. Stay a while. Don't forget to like the. There it is on the floor. I told y'all that. Excuse me, I'll be right back. I'm just going under the table this time. Okay, I'm back. I told you I was just going under the table. But you know, I'll always like to have that little. I like pig. I like, I'm a bigger girl. So of course I like bigger things. Okay. Okay. Miss Tuck, I met you in the meeting at Miss Educated Naturals Women's Meeting on Friday. That's where I remember seeing and hearing that name. Plus, then again, I have a very famous Amanus that keeps me alerted to everything I need to do. So I don't want you to think I'm a miracle worker or anything like that. Okay. Hold on just a second. Okay. Hey, Kristen, how you doing? Nice to come. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. Who went to Joanne's today? What did you find? Did you find something in there? Did they finally have something on sale? Every time I went, it's the same sale they was having when they was open. So it kind of lost my interest. So just for the record, I'm gonna show this again. This is the design here. Oh, this is the design we made yesterday, a quilt block with rhinestones. Okay, we made it with the baby's booties rhinestones, and as you can see, it definitely got some bling bling there. This is a 10.5 by 10.5. I'm gonna see if I can get her to sign the baby's booty and Eve and Mr. McQuacken, maybe sign some things on here, and we're gonna actually use this as in our quilt. Now, the other ones that I've been making on Mondays, I have no intention on using them for the blocks. They're just things that I'm doing to show people how to make blocks, okay? How to use different designs. And what I'm about to do right now, I'm going to take these here, and I'm going to take 4 at a time, and I'm going to cut them in 5-inch strips, okay? Hold on 1 second here. Let me get this ready. I'm going to cut them in 5-inch strips. Okay, give me one little second here. You know, you always got to play around with your ruler and I said 5 inches. Yeah, let me see, 5. Yeah, 5 is what I plan on cutting them with. Okay, so let's get this going. Hey, Miss Rachel, look at this. It's purple. It's purple. I said, Miss Rachel, Miss Unbiased. Look at this. Well, that's your name too, Rachel. I just, you know, call you both of them. Now, if I do what I'm supposed to do and put the ruler down like I'm supposed to, they'll all come out to be the same. But of course, you know that's too much like right to put them down for them to come out the same size each time. Okay. 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 Now this is extra. We probably won't use this. I'm going to set this to the side. Now this strip set, oh, forgot to close the blade. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit them here and I'm going to make 2 piles. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Now we got to get the other 2 colors here. Hold on just a minute. I hope everybody's doing well. And I really hope that Miss Angel B was finished with her live before I actually went on. Okay, so let me get this going. As long as we get the first one right, we should be okay. Okay, here we go. We're going to cut again. Yep, we got that one right. Okay. Put them up here again. Lay it down and get our cut again. Now that doesn't look straight to me. But according to this ruler, it's straight. So if the oh, that's not straight, and this ruler is not telling me. I could look at this here, y'all. Can you see this? Y'all see that line ain't nowhere a bit straight. Okay, so let me straighten that up first before we go any further. I don't know if I can cut that many at one time. Let's see. Oh, we did. And that one is straight. So let me, we're still going to have to straighten this one out over here. Hold on one second here. Let's straighten that one out. If I tell you, Lord, today I got the dropsies. I got the dropsies. Okay, so let's put that up there again. Straighten that out. Okay, let's straighten that. And we'll get to sewing here in just a moment, please. Okay. After we pick them up off the floor again, okay? Okay, so what I plan on doing, I'm going to take these two strips. I don't know if you can see here. A green one and a green one and a black one. I'm going to put them together. And I finally figured out my 4-inch, was it 1/4 inch? Hello there. Up Designs. How are you doing, my queen? I finally got the actual 1/4 sewing needles. Okay, now let's sew this one. I'm doing what they call in chain sewing, even though I'm going to have to stop and go on the floor again because they done fell down here on the floor again. I cannot believe me. And the dropsies. Okay, I got them all. I got them all. Okay. I'm going to sew all the black and the green at one time. Matter of fact, I'm going to put them over here so we won't drop them no more. How about that? And then I'm going to add them together. Now, when I complete this block, I will be squaring it off. So we'll have a complete square. Okay, we should just have, I don't think I'm going to need all of them. But as they say, better safe than sorry. I hope you guys have been thinking about your blocks and how you can contribute to the community. Miss Renee came up with a new name. We calling it after what Miss Renee said. We're inviting people to make whatever they want to make. So now it's considered the Community Quilt and More project. Okay, so how many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We shouldn't need any more than 4. If we need more, I'm sure we can always go back in and make some more. So where's my little cute snippy thing? Well, we don't know. I have this cute little thing you sit down and it cuts your threads for you. So now you take these, make sure you guys can see real good on the and you finger press them. Oh yeah, you know I need to turn the iron on. But right now I'm just finger pressing them. I'm finger pressing them all to the left for right now because the next one I'm going to press to the right. So I'm learning how to keep my I'm learning how to keep my okay, let me see. Can you see here? There's something here holding you guys from being able to see. Well, one is the uh, what is this thing here? I can't see. Oh Lord, what did I just do? Hold on, please. I just nope. It's something that I did. Hold, please. Nope. That's something. Okay, so I don't have any sound on my camera right now. So hopefully you guys can see this okay. So now we were down here trying to see. Okay, somebody said sometimes I need to press something. I didn't get to say what they say. Thank you so much, Unbiased. I appreciate you. I just want to see if you guys can see this table down here that I'm pressing the material while I turn my little cute iron on. Can y'all see my little cute iron? Oh yeah, we can see the table good. Leave it right there. Now can you see my little cute iron? See? Oh, it's too big. Look big on the camera. It's not. This thing ain't big as your hand. And I'm going to turn it on. But I'm not putting water in it because oh, it gets hot pretty fast. Okay. Give me just 1 second here. little second here. Okay, there we go. Now we got this here, this here. Put it all over there for a second. Let me press these. I'm going to press them to, I changed my mind. I had pressed them to the green. I should press them to the black. They always say press to the dark side. So I'm pressing them to the dark side. Okay, there's one. I'm going to press it to the dark side, ladies and gentlemen. My thing is, thank God I learned from Unbiased and Miss Shawn. You gotta iron the material. You can't do no sewing unless you do some iron. So since they got me at that, I got this little cute iron right here that I could pop out right away. Okay, there we go. Okay, so do we have it? Got one, two, three. I don't know. I knew it was one I hadn't done yet. Okay, so this over here. Okay, so to start, you guys see we have two strips right here, right? Okay. Now we're going to set these to the side and we're going to take out the other ones we have ready. And they're black with the yellow. Oh, the black and the yellow, yes. Okay. So we're going to take a black and a yellow. A black and a yellow. We're only going to do 4, just like we did the other ones. And then we'll square them off, okay? Now this here needs to be, we're sewing them right side, or I always say pretty side to pretty side, okay? Pretty side to pretty side. Okay. Okay. I gotta make sure I'm sewing them right because I want them to, did I just dash the thread out the, did I just dash this thread out? Well, it would help if you put your glasses on, you'd be able to see. Okay, please, everyone, if you would hit the exclamation mark and exclamation point and the word queen and put your channels in the chat so everyone will be able to follow you. I greatly appreciate it. I don't mind sharing the live with you and inviting other people to go with you over at your channel. There's enough subscribers around to share, and we are a community of supporting each other. So my thing is, let's just keep on supporting each other. And if you're in my live, I'm in yours. Okay. Now this is one of those ones that was cut crooked, but we're going to straighten it out later by the end of it. At the end, it all comes out in the wash and it all winds up being straight. Okay, we need one more black and yellow. Okay. think I got two black here. Yes, I do. Okay. Remember the pretty side next to the pretty side. And it seems like I'm keeping it straight, you guys, with this seam guard. I'm going to show you this tape I got here. Okay, let's go on through. We're done with that. Let's pull that up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're going to snip again. Then we're going to open it up and press it to the dark side with our fingers. But you know what? I have the iron so close, that's a waste of time. Why don't we just go ahead and iron it? And we don't have to worry about that finger pressing. How about that? There we go. Let's take this one and just go right on ahead. There we go. I'm telling you, if I knew all this ironing was going to be a part of the quilting. Okay, what do we have a question? Because I cannot see that question as of yet. Hold on one second here. Okay, hold on one second. Thank you guys for joining me here on YouTube. I can't see the question. Could you please repeat that question? Hello, Tin. How are you doing, my queen? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Okay. So now this is a start, right? So we have 4 black and red, black and yellow, and 4 black and green. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to turn them pretty side to pretty side, and we're going to sew them together. Oops. Told you I got the drop. See, I done dropped all of them over there. Okay. Uh-oh, I've been paying attention to see what I did now. The green on top of it. Okay, that one go this way. Yep, there we go. Okay. I got to make sure I'm going right. And just let me get close so you guys can see this. Because I did them both going towards the black, the seams what they call mesh, because one side is going one way and the other side at the bottom is going the opposite way. So it makes it kind of flat, not just a big old hump there. I'm telling you, I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. I am learning. Okay. Pretty side to pretty side again. Okay, the last one. Pretty side to pretty side. and they are definitely uneven. But thank God for the rotary blade and the scissors. We are definitely going to be learning blocks together over the next few months. I have a lot of designs in my head, plus, I've seen a lot of designs being created, and I just know it's going to come out just fine. I plan on contacting some of these big wigs. We use the brother machines, and we use the all this cotton material from Say Yeah, no, So Yeah, and the Fiscus rulers and mats. Okay, so now let me show you what we have here. Okay, that's what we have. Nice, huh? Now, of course, I've got to lay it back down again and press it down. Okay, there we go. Let me see where y'all at so y'all can see it. Okay, there you go. I need to turn this camera so y'all can see more. That's what happened the last time I touched it and it went kapooey on the sound. Hold on one second. Let me, I'm not going to touch that camera though. Oh, hold on, y'all, just a minute. Now, no, maybe that didn't work either. Okay, let me push that back down. And I got it going in as far as it can go in. Hmm. You had a better outlook the last time, so I was trying to get you that. But we're not going to slow down productions. We're going to keep right on moving. Yeah. Let's keep right on moving. We're not slowing down production. Oh, Lord. We're sewing up, ironing over to the dark side again. Okay, here we go again. We got two more, and then we're going to do something else. Okay, okay. So most of you know I work on a 9 to 5 job, and I shouldn't say 9 to 5. I should say 9 to 6. That's why I can't come on any earlier than 6 o'clock California time. But for some reason today, not some reason, but I guess it was a good reason, we had to go in late today, so I didn't start until 10 o'clock. So you know that means if I start at 10 o'clock, that means I don't get off until 7 o'clock. So if y'all hear a long alarm going out loud, that means quitting time. I was not going to reschedule my live because of the last minute. So I'm here, y'all. Okay, so this is what we have here. Okay. We have 4 sets of green, black and white, and black. Okay? Now, we're going to put those to the side for a moment, and we're going to break out with another strip set. And we're going to put the extra black and white and yellows we have over to the side. And we're going to come out with these right here. We got orange, white, a different orange with a funny design on it. Hope you guys can see it. There we go. And a different black and white. So we're going to do the same thing that we did with that set. And we're going to cut them in 5-inch increments. And we're going to hope we get it straight this time, right? Okay, so this is 4. Okay. Give me a minute here. Let's start cutting these accordingly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right here. Let's hope we can get them straight. I'll put that right there. Let's get this handy dandy purple that I didn't close the last time. Okay, I see here something. You guys hear everything? Is something going on with the sound? Okay, let's hope not. Okay, there we have one. So I'm going to put this one up here on this one. Put that way. And we're going to cut it. Okay, I didn't hear the grinding. You know, you can hear grinding when you got this thing right. There you go. Okay. I think I'm cutting too many at one time. Yeah, I was cutting too many at one time. Well, we got some cut. That's all that matters. Okay, let's see if we got enough cut here to get started. Okay, we're going to set these over to the side for a moment. And we're going to pull an orange and an orange, a white and white. Now this orange goes on the next set. Okay? This orange and black here goes on to the next set. Okay. But now we have another orange. And orange. White and white. And we'll put that there for right now. So let's get going on this one. What is everybody doing out there? I hope you guys are, I hope I'm not boring you guys. I'm really trying to keep it together here. And hello, Patty's Kitchen and Gardening. Thank you for coming in. I got to talk to some of all you gardeners. I really want to know what to do. I have an aloe vera plant that was my mom's, and I want to say it's dying because she died, but I don't think that's the correct way to look at it, but it's turning yellow. It's not green anymore. And I know you're not supposed to water them too much, so I tried not to water it too much. But the leaves are yellow. They was big and green, and I don't know. Somebody know something about aloe vera pet? Hey, D. Smith, how you doing? I didn't see you coming here, Queen. Happy Monday. Some of you gardeners think you can tell me what to do for this aloe vera plant. I also want to start me one of those herb gardens you can have in the house because I use up all my cooking herbs in my head. I tell everybody I don't put nothing on my hair that can't go in my stomach. Now, you know, if I was a stand-up comedian, I'd say something like, ah, that means your hair gonna grow down in your back. Because I put everything in my stomach. Woo, I should be a stand-up comedian. No, but it is true. I don't put nothing on my hair that don't go in my stomach. So I use mayonnaise, uh, avocado, olive oil, coconut oil, peanut oil. Okay, that's only three. Did I drop another one, y'all? Oh, no, that's four. That's four. Okay. Going so fast here, I didn't realize it. Okay, so I wanted to start me a little herb garden. Hello, Tim, you number 6. How are you doing, my precious queen? Come on in. Thank you for your support. I'm just making another quilt block, showing people all the different styles they can make. Now, remember, we have an iron over here, so I'm not going to do that. What was we doing? That finger pressing? I'm just going to go ahead and iron them. And we're going to iron them this time to the dark side, which is the orange. We're going to just iron it and call it a day. Now, there we go. We're going to orange over to the white. I see why they finger press it, because it does give it a little stability to stay. But I say just pop it right on the iron and it's going to stay. Oh, you know what? I should have had my little spray bottle. I don't believe in putting water in an iron because after a while your iron starts spitting out rust and carrying on. And yeah, I've gotten old and learned how to preserve things. So even the cheapest iron will last you if you take care of it. So I just got me a little spray bottle, one of those misty things. It's way over there on the other side. Like, where's the ones that came yesterday? I had some that came yesterday. And they were smaller and they would be better for the ironing than the big one I use. It finally cooled off here in California. It was 95 for 2 days. We like it sunny California, but we don't want it hot Las Vegas weather. Okay, so is that it? Do I have my 4? Yep, I do. I got my 4. Okay, so those are ironed. Okay, so now just make sure you guys see them well. I gotta see how this camera's orange and white. Okay, all pressed and everything, just like, Miss Unbiased and Miss Sean has taught me. Okay, so now here we go. Let me make sure I got it right. With the next strip set, which is orange and black and white. And we're putting the pretty side next to the pretty side. I tell people I would never believe if you had told me in December that I would be sewing in May. Shoot, I wouldn't have knew. I would have been sewing in what was last month, April and February. But I did. I had the nerve to jump up and buy a sewing machine. Thought I was gonna make a whole bunch of little cute purses, which I have made some. But I started watching the quilting shows, and I was hooked. Especially since the main thing you have to know how to do in quilting is a straight line. So if you do that straight line, you're good. You are absolutely good. Let me make sure I got this right. Yep. Okay, pretty side to pretty side. And I'm using my 1/4 foot. All this time I had the sewing, I didn't know I had a 1/4 foot. So any of you guys that don't know, I do have some best press here of Visionary Creations. That stuff is high as giraffe coochie. So I said I was gonna mix it with a little with a little water. So I can there goes Sean here. I'm finna talk about her. She gonna ease on in here. But what I was just about to say, before I looked up and seen she was in here, um, I learned from Sean about the 1 foot fourth, the 1/4 foot. So since we have the 1/4 foot, and I found it, I had to go read the book. That's something else. I think that's what Bias talks about all the time. We got some very smart people in here. I ain't gonna say I'm one of them, because I'm not. But if you want to know how to work your machine, Bias say read the book, read your manual, see what works with your machine and what works with your blah 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 blah. But they're right. Then Miss Sean, she's teaching Quilting 101. Now, if you haven't seen her first series of Quilting 101, and Sean, you'll be very happy to know I'm ironing right here on the other side. Okay. What you say, Miss Patty? Sunny spot in the window will be good. Oh, it's outside, so I shouldn't have it outside at all? Uh-oh. That might be telling why the Vero pet is going crazy. Okay, yep. Oops. Well, that sounds like that might be an issue there, y'all. So I'm pressing to the black side or the dark side, as they say. Pressing to the dark side. And so here we have. Now that looks red, but it's actually orange. So I'm gonna put that right there. We're gonna press the rest of these out, and then we're gonna hook them together. Okay. Now you shouldn't be able to mess up an iron. Why does little corner keep on turning up? I'm using one of my other pressing pads, and I think I need to pull that wool one back over here because I like the wool pressing pad better. And now I see, when you use other things, then you can tell what's the best. If you only use one thing, that's the only thing you know. But when people say, try this or try that, oh no, I only use such and such. Well, you don't know if you don't try. We got one more here to go. I'm a firm believer in trying things out. If I had never tried things out, I wouldn't be over here at all because made a mistake and bought some hot fix rhinestones when I thought they were regular rhinestones. And I decided to come over here and see what hot fix was about. And I met Miss Eve. Okay, so you see we have the two colors here. Okay. What I'm going to do now is put the pretty side next to the pretty side. And I'm going to sew them together. Okay. So we're going to take the black next to the orange here, put the black next to the orange there, and we'll get them together as we go. Okay? Yes. Okay, looks like we have a little problem with the camera here on the sewing machine. So I'm just going to keep right on going, and we'll hook back into that in a moment. It was plugged up to the charger, but the charger wasn't plugged up to the juice. So turn to the table. Okay. So give me a moment here, let it get a little juice, and we'll go from that. But at the meantime, we'll just keep doing what we're doing, and I'll just keep sewing. Okay. Okay. So we got the black next to the orange and the orange next to the white, and we're going to sew that way. Okay. Okay. Please forgive me, like they say. If you want something to happen, go live. Yesterday, I had the most beautiful live. I was so glad to take over for Miss Eve yesterday. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Quitting time. I'm going to clock out right now, you guys. Okay, okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just needed to take care of a little business. Take care of a little business. Okay, let's put this way. Now, something's telling me that this ain't right. This ain't right. Okay, this goes this way. Okay. I caught it before I messed all the way up, y'all. Who knows with mid-joy? I might have still messed up, but you know what? It's still gonna come out just right like it's supposed to. Everything is everything and everything is all right. We're gonna keep right on sewing. Okay. Now I'm gonna iron these, but I'm gonna show you what I got before I iron it. So this is what I got here. Okay. So this is one strip set. And then we had the other strip set, if you remember. This is the other strip set. So now just hold your horses. Miss Joy gonna show y'all what she gonna put together here, okay? Let me iron this and let me get it going. Hey, Miss Chris. Oh, thank you so much for coming in, my queen. Well, you got a star by your name. I like that. I don't know why, but I appreciate the star because you definitely a star. What do you say? Homemade starch is just 1 part cheap vodka and 2 parts distilled water in a spray bottle. Well, come on with the homemade remedies, Miss Chris. Thank you so much. Cheap vodka. Now what you consider cheap? Do you know the name of it? I don't know cheap vodka. I was watching a comedian the other night, and she was talking about the different liquors she drank. She talked about, well, you don't want to catch me on rum because I have a temper when I'm on rum. Okay. Then she said, you don't want to catch me on scotch because when I'm on scotch, I'm emotional. I said, okay. Then she said, you don't want to catch her on gin because when she's on gin, she seems to just excuse the expression, fall on her penis. I'm saying, oh my God. She said, then she asked the audience, anybody got some gin out there? So Miss Joy doesn't drink. She will sip at special occasion on a margarita. So I don't know what I should say about a margarita, except I sure like that salt. You know, the salt they put it in, put on the glass. And the last time they didn't put some salt, they put that salt and chili mix kind of stuff on there. What you say, Chris? Oh, it's made from potatoes. You just a wealth of knowledge, ain't you, girl? The cheap stuff is made from potatoes. Hmm, that's nice to know. Okay, I'm studying over here ironing these pieces together. You know, there's some people in here that frown upon not ironing your sewing things. Now, what you say, Miss Visionary? 1 cheap vodka, 2 drops of Febreze. If you want a scent, double the formula for more. Okay, okay. You guys go ahead on and drop I cute queen. If you'd like to, hello, my queenie queen. How are you, my queen? If you'd like to advertise your channel here on my channel is your channel. My casa, you casa. We're a family and we're supposed to support each other. So you put your channel up, and the people in here, I'm asking you to go and please and follow that person. Everybody in here has their own unique set of, we can do all the same things and we all do it different and it all come out different. So we have this strip set that's ironed. We have this strip set that's ironed. And now, am I got this right? Look, am I got? Yeah, Miss Joy messed up. It was supposed to be 2, not 4. Or 3, not 4. Well, We're going to do something else with it. How about that? How about that? How about that? Now, Miss Joy, I'm going to take this pretty side to pretty side and sew these two together. Now, mind you, this is not what was planned. But because Miss Joy has such a remarkable mind, I see how we can come up with something else because I was supposed to do 3 and not 4 on my strip sets. Okay? So now we're just gonna see what we have come up with, huh? Come on with Miss Joy, and let's go on an adventure. Oh, wait a minute now. It ain't going no further. What's wrong here? Oops. Now it's going in. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get my stiletto. For those of you who don't know, Miss Joy has her little 4-in-1 Susie Q thing here. On one end, this is for pressing down your seams. What do you say, Miss Vera? That's what I got. I just got to find Miss Spray Bottle, Miss Vera. Okay. I was gonna mix this here thing here, this best press with some water and put it in my spray bottle. But if y'all say some vodka, I don't even think this spray is very, defined mist. So as I was saying, here's my 4-in-1. This presses down your seams. Open it up. It has a very good seam ripper. On this side, this is used for a stiletto also, but then we have the little small one that's better for putting it through the machine closer to the foot so you don't smash your finger. And so now on doing so, let's oh, that's what the problem is up under there. That seam was going the wrong way. Okay, so there we go now. It went just fine. Okay, let's keep going here. Okay, let's make sure we're going the right way. Yep, we're doing the right thing. Okay, we're gonna see how this turn out, y'all. We gonna see how this turn out. Okay, what you think? What you think? We're gonna have to wind up squaring it off. But we're gonna do that. We're gonna square it off. Hold on just a minute. Miss Joy got an idea here, y'all. Just hang in with Miss Joy. She's taking you somewhere. We're going on an adventure. We're going on a journey. We're gonna see where we wind up. Okay, so which one we do there? We did the green. We did the green by here. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Okay. I'm trying to pay attention and make sure I got them going the same exact way. I heard something making some noise, and then I don't think I'm sewing. Am I sewing? Yeah, it looks like I'm sewing. Okay. Okay. Today was the first time Miss Joy changed the needle. And I felt like it was surgery. Though my Precious didn't come in here, did she? Where's she at? Precious didn't come in here. Where Precious at? I don't see her. Is she in here? I got to see her first. Girl, where you at? Holla at me. Is Miss Precious in here? Y'all gonna make me sing. I don't see Miss Precious in here. I ain't gonna sing till I see her. Okay, well I'm gonna keep on sewing these things together, y'all. Putting the two together. I do not see Miss Precious. Anyway, if you say Miss Precious is in here, precious, 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 precious baby of mine. Ooh, you so precious, baby. You so precious. Okay, I'm gonna stop. There my sweetheart is. Hi, girly girl. How are you? How are you doing today? Miss Joy just showing out. She just showed out. Miss Joy just showing out. I think I got these things backwards now. I do. Okay, so I got them backwards. So I'm gonna have to do. If I got them backwards, I'm gonna have to make them backwards on purpose now. So now this one needs to go. No, this is going the right way here, but it sews this way. Okay, so I'm making sure the seams are together. What we're trying to do here, for those that don't know it, Miss Joy is making a quilt block for the Community Quilt and More project. We are putting together an auction for a boys and girls foster home here in Inglewood, California, and we're going to auction off. We were originally just auctioning off a quilt. There's the information right there. I hope everybody take the information down. If not, you can find it on under my profile on my YouTube page. I've got to get it up. It's in our Facebook page. And for those of you who are not a part of my Facebook, please go over and like, subscribe, or whatever it takes for you to get in over there on Facebook. But I need your support over there. Thank you so very much, TikTok and YouTube, for getting me over there. Now let's see if we got it right this time. We got it right on this one this time. Now this last one, we missing a piece. Don't tell me I done lost a piece again, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. We got this one and this one, right? And then we got to get this one out of here. Okay, here we go. We got it. We got it, y'all. We almost to the home stretch, okay? Now we need this one over there, and we need this one over there, right? Right. Okay. We got it. We almost to the home stretch. So the community quilt is due Community Quilt and More, named by Miss Renee Myers. We're asking you, those of you who quilt, you can quilt a rhinestone. Let me show y'all if that wasn't here last night. This is a rhinestone block made with Miss Baby's Booty's rhinestone. We're going to be putting this into the quilt. So you can make a rhinestone block, you can make a sublimation block, you can make a DTF block, you can make a applique. Appliques are so beautiful. I've been watching Miss Sean and Jess and Lady Bear. They've been doing a lot of beautiful appliques. Miss Sean does a lot of that stuff too. So you can do applique, you can do DTF, you can do sublimation. Whatever you want to put on your block, you put on your block. I told everybody yesterday, and I'm gonna stick to it. You can put something into this auction, blind, crippled, and crazy. 8 to 80. We're gonna take it, okay? I also want you guys. Okay, wait a minute. What happened? Why it didn't sew all the way down? Hold it. Just a minute. We have a problem, Houston. And I don't know why. But let's see. Something happened. It didn't sew all the way down. But you know, Miss Joy gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Hmm. Okay. I know how to figure it out. Okay. Here we go. Got it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Hi, Miss Shay Shay. How are you doing, my queen? You know what? I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep on calling people's names and watch them just pop in. I just called your name, my queen. Just called your name and told them that you were making some excellent applique blocks. And I was telling them that they could put an applique uh, uh, quilt block into the community quilt, or they can do the let me put this up here, or maybe I should put that down. Okay, whatever. Miss Sean, I hear you over there, and I'm gonna have to break it out now. Okay, let me break it out. Miss Sean's been getting on me. I made this, well, I designed this about a month ago. No, maybe it was 2 months ago. Yeah, the fussy cut ruler, Miss Joy's quilting and fussy cut ruler. I made it, what, about January, end of January, we made this. Inch and a half, 2 inch, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, and 5. Okay. It has the inches over here, a regular ruler, 12 inches. At the bottom, it has, of course, it has my information, how to contact me. But yeah, this is the fussy cut ruler. Now I made this, designed this because I was going to a quilt class, and you can't take all them loose pieces with you and everything. So, yes, ma'am. She said, yes, ma'am. That's when we did this, the end of January, and I'm going to be putting that on my website for any of you guys that are interested in that. And we're going to be going for it. Now I got a pucker here, y'all. Or maybe when I iron it, it won't pucker no more, because we're gonna have to get that pucker out of there. But I was going to a quilt class, and you have to take everything compact, right? You have to pack it up. So I had all these different rulers and for squaring out this, and 20 that they require you to have a 6.5 by 24-inch ruler, that big long one. Then I had to take my cutting mat. And then I had to take my little wool ironing thing. I had to take that. So I was taking too much. And when they brought up the whole thing about fussy cut, I said, what fussy cut? I'm not going to be in here arguing with you old ladies. It's a bunch of old ladies. But don't be surprised. A lot of young ladies in there too. So there's young ladies that are into quilting also. Okay. So they were explaining to me, okay, so this one came out really wonky, you guys. This one came out wonky, so I'm gonna have to iron it so it don't come out wonky. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I had to iron it a different way because it was coming out wonky, you guys. Okay, let me get them ironed together here, and I'm gonna show you what I got. Show you what I got here, what we making here. The whole purpose of this is to show you different ways to make quilt blocks. Okay, different ways to make quilt blocks. So now what I did was I ironed them together. Isn't that nice? Y'all like that? Pretty colors together. Like a difference. You're going to be where, Mr. Donzel? Since I say Denzel. Come on, be that king now. Mr. Donzel, where you going? Where you going? You better be coming with us to go to the Bling Fling. Because it's a lot of gentlemen there. It's a lot of kings be there. You gonna tell us what about the story, Donzel? Oh, I'm sorry. That's Miss Shay Shay Saint talking. She got a story to tell us. Okay. My whole thing is that's why I am so, excuse expression, I am so not hard, but I'm really particular about welcoming in the replay people. I never ever really get to see my Miss Shay Shay. I always have to watch her on the replay. So I always tell people, don't be surprised. Your replay people watch you from the beginning. So that's one of the reasons that I never come in and say, oh, not that Miss Shay Shay do this. I'm not saying she does it. But there's been some people's live I go and they say, okay, you guys, we just gonna wait for a few more people to come in and then we get started. That my quilt people do that a lot. But and I'm sitting there a replay person watching, I'm like, what hell, I'm in here, ain't I good enough? Start for me. So that's why I try to start. I'm like, who is that say? We start on time. Start on time, we end on time. Well, I don't have an ending. I'm like a Baptist preacher. I'll just keep telling you, we ain't gonna hold you long. I'll be finished in a minute. Y'all know that Baptist preachers be saying that. I ain't gonna hold you long. Next thing you know, an hour done passed. Well, at least I ain't taking up 2 or 3 offerings. I crack myself up. I really do. Okay, so now let's get this. We have 4 of these, right? Okay. So now Miss Joy's gonna do something else. Now, this is the piece de resistance. Okay, this is the piece of resistance. Now, after I do this, I'm gonna have to square them off. And it looks like they'll be squaring off about, where are those rulers? I have to see where find those square rulers. Oh, they're way over there where we was doing the bling yesterday. But we're going to sew this down. And we're going to square this off. I got me one of them plastic things, Miss Shawn. Okay. Hello, my princess, Miss Gifted Hands. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome in, Queen. Miss Shawn, this is the plastic thing I got. And I have one of those brothers that's plastic down here, but it must have some metal up under it because it actually does stick here on mine. But I have one of the, I don't want to say the newer model brothers, but okay, now what is you doing here now? My thread is, oh, it's caught up under the magnet. Okay. Now we're fine. Let's keep going. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Okay. Well, now, okay. Now let's do this one again. We're going to see how it's going to turn out, y'all. Remember, we're only making 1 block. Okay. We put them 4 pieces together and we're making 1 block. Okay. Okay. We're coming down to the wire. Coming down to the wire. Okay. Oops. Gotta get that stiletto out again, you guys. My seam. Okay, there we go. Okay, I hope we got it here. Okay, y'all. Hold on a minute. Let's see how it's turning out. Now, don't think I want to show it to y'all until I square it off. Let me. Okay, I need y'all to hold, please. Well, that didn't work, you guys, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna blame it on my granddaughter. She's been helping me clean up lately. I'm gonna blame it on her. I don't know what. Like I said, I'm blaming it on her, but I know I was the last one with them. I just don't know where I put them. Those square rulers, I had a bunch of square rulers, and I put them somewhere, and this ain't them. Okay, I'm gonna have to use the regular ruler. Okay, y'all, give me a minute here. Let me take it over here, because I do know what to do. I've watched some people do some things, and this one here is too small, so it ain't this one. Oh, hold on just a minute. I don't need y'all to go nowhere, though. I'm not really going to pee. You like that? Ain't that a cute little thing? I'm going to pee. Okay, let's do this, okay? We're going to hold it just. Lord, now where did my rotary cutter go? I done dropped the rotary cutter. Yep. And I dropped it down here on the floor open, y'all. You see how much God love me? I dropped it down here open. I got them. Okay. I don't know what I did with them rulers, but I'm going to keep right on going because, like I said, we at the home stretch, y'all. We at the home stretch. Okay? So hold on. We at the home stretch. I'm a Baptist preacher and I'm winding it down. She's making the last three squares. She gonna square it off so it come out right. And we gonna be finished here in a minute. I'm not gonna keep you long. I say I'm not gonna keep you long. Woo. I think it's time for me to sharpen my blade here. It don't act like it's doing right. Okay. Okay, let's hold on there, y'all. Just hold on. I'm gonna get me one of them rotary colors Miss Sean had yesterday. She said it had some weight to it. Oh Lord, I done really made a mistake here. Okay, we just gonna keep right on going. Okay, now let's see here. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on just a minute. Let's do this. Okay, and then you guys will be able to finally see the. I just start learning how to back stitch to the sock to what do you call it? Lock the stitch in. Okay. Now wait a minute. I'm gonna put them here together, y'all. Hold on just a minute. Okay, so we make sure we got it right. Okay. Like I said, we at the home stretch. Okay. Go this way. Remember, I'm not trying to teach nobody nothing. Miss Joy ain't never been a teacher, y'all. I just do something and I can show you how I do it. And I'll be able to answer questions on how I did it, but who originated it, where it came from, who started it, what year did Paul shoot John? I don't know. Okay. So now let me show you. Hello? What you say? You say something? I gotta get that iron back out again. It's the last time I have to iron something though. The last time I gotta iron something. Okay. Can you see me? What you think? Oh, designs, you leaving us, Queen? I know it's kind of late. Well, this is the only time I see fit that I can get on, y'all. You know, I live in California, so I'm kind of late. And during the early times, other people is on. And I don't like, I'm not that I don't like, I have more respect for other people than to come in on their regular times. People had regular times long before Miss Joy got here. I do think this is a worthy cause for all of us community, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. We're streaming on all three channels, you guys. Say hi to everybody. They can see you. Oh, well, they can see me. They can see y'all comments. Say hi. And we're going to put together this Community Quilt Project. And it's the Community Quilt Project because now you're open to send whatever you'd like to send. If you'd like to send a cup, send a cup. If you'd like to send some t-shirts from your store, send some t-shirts. It's going to be an auction on everything, okay? We're going to be able to auction everything off. Okay, so now which way are we doing this? We're doing it this way, okay? We're doing it this way. Okay, y'all. Now here's that they say, the piece of resistance, the last leg of the race. We heading for the finish line. Miss Joy might see how to get to the finish line. She put her glasses on. Wait a minute, hold on. At least we definitely got that 1/4 seam allowance. I got enough tape, foots, and I don't know what you call this other thing I got right here. Let's go backwards now. Okay. Let me iron it. And we're going to put this puppy to bed. We're going to land the plane. The plane, the plane. Any of y'all remember Fantasy Island? The plane, boss, the plane. We're going to do that last ironing. And we have made us a block. Now I'm going to have to see if it's 10.5 by 10.5. I'm going to have to square it off again. But at least you guys will be able to get the whole concept of what was done here. And if you didn't get it, please make sure you go back and watch the replay. Now, ooh, oh, this is the cute little iron I was trying to show y'all. Ain't this cute? This ain't the one that came with, I can't get that new one that came with my hat press to work. I'm going to have to either send it back or read the instructions. Okay, so here we go. Here's our quilt block. Here is our quilt block. Now, you see it needs a lot of cleaning up. We got to cut these strings off. We're going to square it up. Let me cut some strings off here so they don't be hanging. Okay. See, whatever way you want to turn it. What y'all think? Don't forget to hit that like button if you have not subscribed. Considering subscribing to Miss Joy. Thank you very much, Miss Christian. So I hope you see you can do this. Thank you, Donzel. I greatly appreciate it. Now, this is a quilt block, and I cut up, I don't know how many squares here. And we have completed it in less than an hour and a half. Again, it doesn't take long to just make one block. And the blocks are not due until October the 1st. So please consider putting your name, your block into the community quilt. This is something we're going to auction off for this boys and girls foster home here in Inglewood, California. And somewhere around January, we're going to do the same thing for some. We're going to get together a little committee maybe, and we're going to do it for the East Coast. And then we'll have that one ready around Easter time. So something we can do on a regular, and I think this will be good. I think this is good. We're giving back, and at the same time, we'll be coming together. Please look at this little commercial over my face. It tells you the address. You can find this information under the description or in my community page. We're going to change that name to say Community Quilt and More. And we're going to open it up. We're going to still tell people about the block, but we're going to say thin a block or what you want to send to have auction or what you want to auction off. Okay, whatever the more the merrier. Okay, so let's take a look at this again. Do we have any questions? Hold on one second. Do we have any questions? Any more questions on this or whatever? Now, I have a lot of things over in my page, but I would like to put a shout out for the Educated Natural. Now, some of you know her and some of you don't. This lady is very profound in the business world. And I go to a lot of conferences, I go to a lot of trainings, and this lady knows it all when it comes to business. And the last conference I went to, a mastermind like this that taught me on business, it was $350. So when this young lady put her thing up, oh my God, it's only 4 seats left. Okay, only 4 seats left. When she put her thing up for 150, my mind was blown. I couldn't believe it. Then she told me, she told us, quite a few people, that God had revealed to her to drop the price to $50. Now, if you're not running over there trying to be a part of this mastermind, to learn how to run your business, to find out some tricks and some trades that you may not have thought about, to just get some wisdom. We're talking about wisdom this lady is putting down. And there's 4 seats left. Okay, there's more than 4 of y'all over here. Y'all better get over to theeducatednatural.com/products and sign up. It's a 2-day conference for $50. Come on now. You can't even go to the movie for 2 days for $50. And she's going to tell you how to put down some good knowledge on running your business. Now, you might not be running a business to sell your products here on YouTube. You might be running your life. This still is something to help you run your life. So go on over there and check her out and give her a shout out. Tell her, oh, she's in here. Oh, thank you, 10. So that's her right down there, the Educated Natural. We call her 10. Well, she created her name 10, but if you figure it out, the Educated Natural spells 10. But it's probably more to it than that, but that's what I figured out. Doors are closed on Friday. Okay. Doors are closed on Friday. Now, we talk about the women's closet. I think it's called the women's closet. Well, she has another group that she has going on. That's there it is, and it is the women's closet. Okay, so every Friday, this is where women get together and talk about women things, talk about emotional things, talk about relationships, talk about things that they can't talk about with other people, and what goes on in the closet stays in the closet, and it's a good place to go. We all have some knowledge to share, and we all need to lay our head on somebody else's shoulder sometime. So this is a good place to go if you just want to go somewhere where you can be heard. That's another thing. A lot of times people are not heard, and then they're not only not heard, they're not seen. So please go over to her website, and you can sign up over there, and you'll get an email giving you the okay to come in and everything off the website, and check it out. Check it out. It might be something you're very much interested in, and that's free. Just for those that think everybody charge for everything, that's free. Can you believe it? That's free. I paid, what did I pay? Ooh, about $1,300 to go to the Woman's Thou Art Loose. Okay, to get loosed. Now I'm gonna go in the closet and get undressed. Let it all hang out. No, I'm sorry. That's a very serious place to be, where you can come let your hair down, and you have other women that will listen to you, support you, and encourage you. Okay, so And it's for free. I'm not going to let that go because it is for free. That shows you what type of woman Miss 10 is. And I feel that God gave her all this knowledge, compassion for people just so she could share it with us. And I just thank so very much that I happen to be one of them people. Okay? Okay. Thank you. So any of y'all want to, y'all better rush on over there and get that $50 4 tickets left to go to that mastermind. If you're interested in turning your craft into a business, or you have a business that's not of craft, but another business you'd like, because I have another business outside of this. Even though right now I'm just perfecting this before I will put my fussy cut rulers on my website. These are $30 plus shipping. Okay. So and I believe in wrapping things up 2 and 3 times with all kind of stuff. You're gonna get it. And you also, I didn't tell that and I don't show it. You get a surprise with this. Okay. You get a surprise with this that's worth just as much as that is. That's something from me to you to all the people. So here we go again, you guys. This was the block we made today. I think it's very beautiful. I think it gives you something to just sit there and look at and try to figure out and go this way and that way with what designs and how big and how small. So you can make a block. Okay? You can make a block. And for those of you that didn't see, I'm going to keep showing this because I'm really proud of this. This is the block I made yesterday. I was the substitute teacher on the Baby's Booty Live last night. Oh, look at y'all, see that bling? Oh my God, look at that bling. Oh, Jesus. Do you see it? Cover my eyes, cover my eyes. But this is a block I made with the templates that the Baby Booty puts into her starter kits. So here it is. Each one of them is a double design. It has 2 layers. It has a meat layer and an outline. And I put it on here. This is 10 by 10. And I'm going to send it to her. I'm going to see if she can embroider something on here to say the Baby's Booty, Eve, Mr. McCracken, something. Okay? So now, the Baptist preacher is through preaching. It's time to go home and say the benediction. I will be taking up an offering. You can send me a cup of coffee. I don't drink coffee. Send me some tea. But I appreciate all of you guys being here so far, thus far. You mean the world to me. And if anybody hasn't ever told you today, I care about you. I believe in you. I trust you. And I'm always praying for you. So no matter what you're going through, if you're going through hell, don't stop. Keep going. That's the only way you're going to get through it, is to keep going. And just know while you're going through, Miss Joy is praying for you. Every morning, Miss Joy get up and pray for her TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube family. Well, she got a couple other families in there too, low riders, motorcycle riders. They're not a motorcycle gang. They're motorcycle riders. Anyway, so I pray for all of you guys, okay? I want you guys to have a very, very blessed day, blessed evening. Have a blessed rest of your week. Remember, I'm here every Monday at 6 p.m. I'm trying to look for a day that I can move to because I'm missing Miss Delonda on Facebook and I want to see her so badly. But I get to watch the replay. I'm telling you, I'm the replay queen. So if you ever wondered, what did Miss Joy? Yep, I seen you because I go behind you all night. I got to 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, California time, to go look at all y'all replays. And I do. And if you see a like on there, where did that like come from? Miss Joy. Okay. So thank you guys so very much for coming in. I appreciate you. And again, I love you and I'm praying for you. And I just wish you the best success for this entire week. God bless and thank you. Bye-bye.